Hi everyone. He is accused of raping Holly Bobo before she was murdered nearly 4 years ago. But tonight, Dylan Adams demands to be released from jail.
His attorney says the state has severely fumbled this case and is insisting someone be held accountable for the lack of progress that's been made over the last few months. Chris Conti has exclusive details from Decatur County, where a number of key motions were filed earlier today.
Small town America.
Spring arrived in Decatur County today.
I am Dylan's attorney.
And yet the changing of the seasons brought little by way of change in the Holly Bobo case.
As a citizen of the state of Tennessee, I'm almost ashamed on how this case has proceeded once charges have been filed.
Matt Maddox was appointed by the Decatur County Court to represent Dylan Adams. Adams is charged with raping Holly Bobo. He is also the younger brother of Zach Adams, who officials say murdered the nursing student in 2011.
I think his speedy trial rights are being impugned.
Since Dylan was charged in September, he's been sitting in jail, as his lawyer has been sitting and waiting for the state to provide any evidence related to the charges he's facing.
As a criminal defense lawyer, I'm almost appalled by everything that's happened in this case and the lack of the rule of law being carried out.
On Wednesday, Maddox filed 4 separate motions.
It's unusual to have to file something like this in a criminal case.
One requiring the state to hand over specific evidence as it relates to Dylan's case. He's also demanding that the 26-year-old be let out of jail on his own recognizance.
He would like to be released due to the delay, as anyone would.
The complete lack of movement in this case is partially due to the fallout between Decatur County DA Matt Stowe and TBI Director Mark Gwynn.
Do you think it's fair to your client that that has impacted the case the way it has?
I don't think it's fair, no. But he had no control over that. But evidently he's suffering the consequences of it.
At this rate, he's just hoping another season doesn't change before something changes in this case.
I would have thought that then, since charges have been brought, then this case would have proceeded much quicker.
So what about that key piece of evidence, Holly Bobo's skull, which was found back in September? Well, Matt Maddox says he hasn't received any kind of evidence relating to that either, showing that the skull actually did belong to Holly. As for these motions filed today, they will likely be heard by a judge here at the Decatur County Courthouse on April the 15th. In Decatur County this evening, Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.
In addition to being released, Adams' attorney is also asking that a special prosecutor from Memphis be removed from the case due to a conflict of interest.